Let's look at how I look at a lot of stocks in a very brief period of time. As we look at the askSlim Market Monitor, I thought you'd find this very interesting as we look at our 4 proprietary indicators at 100 stocks. And I'm going to do this very quickly, as you will see. This is the askSlim Market Monitor running live. What this shows you is, if you look right over here, the XLE, the XLF, the XLV, looking at the top weighted stocks in each of those categories. And you can see here Exxon CVX, which you just saw Katie show you, and the XLE. And she talked about the fact that that group was very strong. These are listed in rankings, essentially, of sensitivity in the market, with the MCI being the one that has the least amount of sensitivity. It takes much more in effect the longer term aspects of the market, and the slim ribbon's a little shorter. The OBI option bias indicator is even shorter. Reversal Scout is a little more sensitive than all of those. So we look at them all. Here you look at the energy sector. You will see basically it's all green. It's a very strong sector. There are some short-term corrections going on, as the Reversal Scout is showing you, but this really tells you that minor corrections are likely and then probably moving up again, as Katie talked about. Here you look at the XLF, and you can see that as Arvi had discussed, this is a very weak group. Look at these numbers in here as you look at the market condition indicator, red and very low numbers. These go to minus 100 all the way up to plus 100. You could see plus 86 here in Exxon. So this tells you that there are long-term components that are really negative, and that all of these things show you how negative this group is in the financials. So when you look at something you want to buy, well, you're fighting a lot of downward momentum when you look at that. Let's quickly look at a lot of other stocks and a couple of these other groups. Let's look at the XLV, the healthcare. You could see all of the strength right over here when you look at the market condition indicator, the MCI, the slim ribbon in great shape, all of those at very positive. Here you have a condition in XLV where you see this is orange. So that says to you that this has now reached the level of being extremely overbought. So you would look for some pullbacks in here, but still under very bullish conditions. And here you can see pretty bullish, the Reversal Scout. This one, the only one that has turned negative so far is Pfizer, as you can see. And Pfizer also is slightly negative on these longer terms. So that's not one that's really in great shape. XLI, the industrials, you could see the industrials quite negative. Wow, GE is absolutely horrible. And look at this short term on a Reversal Scout, all moving to the downside, really negative. This just shows you how easily this can give you a great sense of condition. You notice this orange right here, UPS? This is becoming extremely oversold, so you would expect to get some kind of a rebound in there, but that would be under very negative conditions. Here's XLB, the materials. Let's just scroll this up right over here. You can see all of these. These are the heaviest weighted stocks in each of the groups. XLB, there's a lot of things in here that are actually longer term negative, though Newmont, you can see, looks rock solid in the gold category there, and slim ribbon is giving you green. The option bias indicator, all saying you should be biasing your option positions to the long side. And here is one stock in here, FCX, that is giving you a short-term negative condition, and it's not great in the long term either, as you can see. So that's Freeport-McMoRan, maybe showing you that it's not quite as good in here. When you look at that. Long-term conditions not great when you look at these materials, as you can see that. Next one is XLK, which is the tech stocks. And look at this. Look at all the long-term conditions, how negative. The worst one you can hear at minus 84 is Cisco when you look at that one. And you see pretty mixed conditions right in here. Same thing for the most sensitive Reversal Scout, as some of those are still in a positive condition and some of them in a negative condition. We had a market rally, but then they started to come back down. You could see the ones that turned red are really sensitive to moving to the downside. So that's a look at the techs. Here's the communication, the newest of the groups, and you can see in here longer term, all really not in great shape. The T-Mobile probably the best, as you can see in the longer term. Looks pretty green all the way across as you see that, but a lot of red and mixed conditions here as you look at these communication stocks. And a lot of sensitivity to moving to the downside, as you could see here on the reversal scout. Not a great group when you look at that. And you look at the XLY and the XLP right down over there. You're looking at the consumer groups. On Amazon, of course, used to be considered in the tech category, certainly in the FANG stocks. At minus 40 here in red gives you some pretty bad conditions for the longer term. But look at these over here: Home Depot, Lowe's, Starbucks. These are terrible. And you start to get rallies, they're going to give it up fast, and you could see that looking at it right there. Those are some pretty negative stocks. And XLP, when you look at these others in the consumers, some very nice ones you see in here. Costco, super strong in the long term. Walmart, super strong. And lots of strength right in here. Even with the market pulling back, these things are not pulling back at all. So it just gives you a great sense of the strength. There you look at 10 groups, 9 groups actually, and about a total of 99 different symbols that we looked at there in just a few minutes. And the askSlim Market Monitor is just a fantastic assortment of our tools put all together for you to see. And this is for our level 4 members if you're interested in that. And I think that you will, if you become a level 4 member and you load this up, you'll really be well informed. And you can put any of your watch groups in here once you have it to upload on the thinkorswim platform. Don't forget, thinkorswim is our preferred broker, and you can open up a thinkorswim account through TD Ameritrade, of course, the parent company, by going to the front page of our website. Just scroll the carousel over, click on that page, and please do open up your TD Ameritrade accounts right there on our site. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this unbelievably informative.